Today I stand before you to unveil a timeless truth, a beacon of light that banishes the shadows of fear from the corridors of your mind. You see, fear is nothing but a phantom, a mirage conjured by doubt and uncertainty, designed to imprison the soul and stifle the divine spark within you. But I tell you now, fear holds no power unless you give it breath. The moment you recognize fear as the illusion it truly is, you take the first glorious step toward freedom. The universe responds to the vibration of your words and thoughts. When you speak with courage, when you affirm your strength and your right to joy, you ignite a force far beyond yourself, a spiritual alchemy that transmutes anxiety into power. Your words are the architects of your destiny, and with every fearless declaration, you build a fortress of light that no fear can penetrate. Faith, unyielding, unshakable faith, is the key that unlocks the prison door. Faith is the sacred bridge between you and the divine order that governs all things. To surrender your fears to this higher power is to open your hands and heart to miracles. Watch closely, for when you do this, the unseen forces move mountains, clear paths, and orchestrate victories in your life. But belief alone is not enough. You must see yourself victorious, already triumphant over your fears. Imagine the sensation of that victory in vivid detail. Feel the freedom, the peace, the boundless joy as if it were present now. This vision is no fantasy. It is a spiritual command sent forth into the universe, calling all energies to align in your favor. Lastly, know this. The battle against fear is won in the quiet moments of daily discipline. Each affirmation spoken with conviction, each grateful thought cherished, and each negative doubt refused, rewires your very being. Slowly, steadily, you replace fear with courage, darkness with light, hesitation with boldness. So rise up. Speak your truth with power and love. Trust in the divine order and see your fears vanish like morning mist before the dawn. This is how you eliminate what you fear, by knowing that you are a magnificent child of the universe, created to live in freedom, joy, and unshakable peace. Go forth with this truth, and let no fear ever hold you captive again. Your words and thoughts are the architects of your reality. This is a principle as profound as it is powerful. Every moment, your mind is shaping the invisible blueprint of your life, and your spoken words serve as the commands that bring that blueprint into physical form. It is no exaggeration to say that what you declare aloud, what you think consistently, will manifest in your world. This is why fear, doubt, and negativity are so dangerous. They send signals that attract obstacles, setbacks, and sorrow. Conversely, when you deliberately choose to speak words of faith, courage, and victory, you are calling forth forces that align the universe to your highest good. Imagine your words as seeds planted in the fertile soil of the universe. If you plant seeds of worry and limitation, those are the fruits you will harvest. But if you plant seeds of hope, confidence, and fearless declaration, a garden of abundance and peace will bloom. This creative power is divine, and it is yours to wield every day, in every conversation you have with yourself and others. The spoken word carries a vibration that moves unseen currents and spiritual laws into action. It is like a divine contract you make with life itself. Once you speak your intent clearly and boldly, the cosmos begins to conspire on your behalf, moving circumstances, people, and opportunities to support the reality you are building. Many do not realize how often they reinforce their fears through careless speech. I am worried I will fail. I'm not strong enough. This is too hard for me. These phrases, spoken even once, become chains that bind the spirit. Yet by consciously choosing to shift these words to affirmations of power, such as, I am capable and strong, or I am moving forward with confidence, you change your energetic blueprint instantly. The universe responds not just to your desires, but to the certainty and faith behind them. The secret lies in the feeling behind the words. When you declare with unwavering conviction, you command unseen forces to act. The spoken word is a declaration of your authority over your own life. Your mind is a garden, and your words are the gardeners tending that garden. When fear creeps in, it is vital to uproot those negative thoughts with affirmations that are vivid, positive, and resolute. Repeat them until they become your natural language, your new internal program. For example, say aloud, I am fearless and free, I trust the divine plan for my life. Every step I take is filled with courage and joy. These are not mere clichés but sacred mantras that reshape your inner world. As you speak these words, you are sending a beacon into the spiritual realm, summoning help and guidance. This principle of conscious speech is not only about what you say to others but what you say to yourself when alone. The silent conversations in your mind are just as powerful as those spoken aloud. Guard them carefully. Replace self-doubt with self-love, hesitation with bold declarations of success. With consistent practice, your thoughts and words will align to create an unshakable foundation of peace and fearlessness. To harness this power is to take the reins of your destiny. It is a spiritual act of creation, a sacred responsibility, and the ultimate path to eliminating fear. Speak with clarity, speak with faith, speak with the thrilling certainty that what you say is already done. When you do, you become a master creator, turning your life into a magnificent work of art, free from the chains of fear. Faith is the antidote to fear. It is the mighty force that dissolves doubt and uncertainty like the morning sun dispersing mist. Without faith, fear grows in the fertile ground of worry and hesitation. But when faith is firmly planted in the heart, it becomes an unshakable foundation, a divine assurance that no matter what storms rage around you, you are safe, protected, and guided. This faith is not a passive hope or a vague wish. It is an active, living trust in the divine order and your place within it, a knowing that everything unfolds perfectly according to a higher wisdom. When you embrace faith, you surrender the frantic need to control every outcome. This surrender is not weakness. It is the ultimate strength. It is the recognition that there is a power greater than yourself, an infinite intelligence that governs the universe with perfect love and precision. To place your worries and fears in this higher hands is to release the heavy burden that fear imposes on your soul. Suddenly, what seemed impossible begins to shift. Doors you thought were locked swing open, obstacles transform into stepping stones, and the path ahead lights up with clarity and hope. Faith operates quietly but powerfully. It whispers to the soul in moments of doubt, "Trust the process. All is well." It fuels persistence when results are slow or unseen. It gives you the courage to keep walking forward, even when fear screams for you to stop. And this courage, born from faith, is magnetic. It draws to you the people, opportunities, and resources that you need. It is the spiritual engine behind every breakthrough, every miracle, every victory over fear. Surrendering your fear to faith does not mean ignoring challenges or pretending problems do not exist. Instead, it means acknowledging your challenges with calm assurance that they are temporary and surmountable. You do not face your difficulties alone. Faith connects you to a divine presence that is always working behind the scenes, orchestrating events beyond your understanding for your ultimate good. This connection instills a profound peace, a sense of being held and supported, no matter what happens externally. Moreover, faith is a daily practice, a discipline that must be nurtured. It grows stronger each time you choose trust over panic, hope over despair, and belief over doubt. When fear tries to invade your mind, call upon faith immediately. Speak words of trust aloud, envision the support of the divine, and feel gratitude for the unseen guidance already at work. These acts are like watering the roots of faith, allowing it to expand and deepen within your being. When you live by faith, your perspective shifts dramatically. You begin to see obstacles as lessons, delays as divine timing, and failures as stepping stones to success. You understand that everything that happens is part of a larger plan designed for your highest good, even when you cannot yet see it. This faith-filled mindset neutralizes fear because it dissolves the illusion of chaos and randomness, replacing it with a sense of order, purpose, and infinite possibility. Faith also empowers you to speak and act from a place of confidence. It charges your words with power and your actions with courage because you are no longer shackled by fear of the unknown. Instead, you move forward with the exhilarating certainty that you are guided, protected, and destined for greatness. This faith-filled courage becomes your armor, a shining light that fear cannot penetrate. To embrace faith fully is to claim your divine birthright, a life lived in fearless trust and joyful expectation. It is the great secret to eliminating fear forever, the cornerstone upon which all true peace and success are built. When fear arises, meet it with faith, and watch as it dissolves, leaving you free to soar. To eliminate fear, you must first see yourself victorious. Not someday in some distant future, but right now in this very moment. Visualization is a powerful spiritual tool, a creative act of the imagination charged with faith and feeling. When you vividly picture yourself having already overcome your fears, you are sending a clear and irresistible command to the universe. This mental image becomes a beacon, a magnetic force that draws circumstances, people, and energies to support your success. The secret lies not only in seeing the victory but in immersing yourself fully in the emotion of triumph. Feel the joy, the relief, the confidence as though the battle is already won. Our minds are wired to respond to what we focus on with emotion. When you focus on fear and failure, your subconscious mind takes that as a reality to prepare for. But when you focus on victory and freedom, it gears your entire being toward that reality. This is not wishful thinking. It is a sacred law. Your imagination is a divine workshop where realities are built before they manifest in the physical world. By holding a clear, vibrant picture of your fearless self, you activate this law and initiate the process of transformation. Imagine for a moment the power of this practice. See yourself standing tall, calm, and confident. Hear your own voice steady and strong. Feel your heart beating with courage and your body relaxed in peace. Sense the lightness of freedom from anxiety and the thrill of unshakable faith. This vision is alive, pulsating with energy, and it becomes the anchor that steadies you in moments of doubt or fear. The more you return to this mental image, the more deeply it roots in your subconscious, rewriting old fear-based programs with new courage-filled ones. When you visualize victory over your fears, you are also aligning yourself with the spiritual truth that your destiny is already secured by divine law. You are not struggling to create something out of nothing. Rather, you are revealing what is already yours, your birthright of peace, joy, and fearless living. The universe honors this revelation and moves swiftly to make your vision a tangible reality. Doors open where once there were walls, new opportunities emerge, and the energy around you shifts to match the vibration of your imagined triumph. Feelings are the fuel of this creative process. It is not enough to simply think about success. You must feel it deeply. Joy, gratitude, confidence, and peace are the emotional currencies that bring your vision to life. When you immerse yourself in these feelings, you are sending a powerful signal that what you desire is already happening. This emotional charge acts like a magnet, attracting the people, ideas, and resources you need to bring your vision into existence. This is the spiritual practice of faith in action. It is a daily habit of revisiting your victory scene with fresh enthusiasm and unwavering belief. Whenever fear tries to creep in, counter it immediately with your vivid mental picture of success and the powerful emotions that accompany it. Train your mind to dwell on this scene until it becomes your natural state of being. Through consistent visualization charged with feeling, you begin to rewrite your story. Fear loses its grip, replaced by the thrilling certainty that you are a triumphant being, capable of conquering any challenge. This practice transforms not just your external world but your inner landscape, building a foundation of courage and peace that cannot be shaken. The key to lasting freedom from fear is found not in a single moment of courage, but in the daily practice of choosing faith, hope, and positive thought over doubt and despair. It is a spiritual discipline, a commitment to rewiring your subconscious mind to embrace courage, joy, and peace as your natural state. This consistent practice transforms your inner world, creating new neural pathways that make fear less and less powerful until it finally loses its grip altogether. The battle against fear is won through the small, repeated acts of refusing negative thoughts and reinforcing positive ones. It is the gentle but unstoppable force of daily affirmation, gratitude, and conscious choice. Every day, you have the opportunity to speak life into your soul through affirmations. Positive declarations that express your power, your worth, and your fearless spirit. These affirmations are not empty words, but sacred commands sent out into the universe, stirring invisible energies to your cause. When you affirm, "I am fearless," or "I am safe and protected," you are planting seeds of strength deep in your subconscious. Over time, these seeds grow into unshakable beliefs that reshape your identity. Instead of being someone who fears, you become someone who naturally responds with confidence and peace. The key is repetition and belief. Say these affirmations daily, with feeling and conviction, until they become your inner truth. Gratitude is another powerful tool in this spiritual practice. When you express gratitude, you shift your focus away from fear and lack and towards abundance and blessings. Gratitude opens your heart and mind, inviting more good into your life. Even in moments of challenge, finding something to be thankful for creates a vibration that repels fear and attracts courage and solutions. Make gratitude a daily habit. Count your blessings, appreciate small victories, and acknowledge the support around you. This practice creates a positive feedback loop that continually strengthens your fearless mindset. Equally important is the conscious refusal to entertain negative thoughts. Fear thrives in the fertile soil of doubt and worry, so uprooting these thoughts as soon as they arise is crucial. When a fearful or doubtful thought appears, do not indulge it. Instead, immediately replace it with a positive affirmation or a thought of faith. This mental discipline may seem challenging at first, but with practice, it becomes second nature. Your mind becomes a fortress guarded against fear, where only thoughts of strength, love, and courage are allowed to enter. This spiritual discipline is not about perfection. It is about persistence. There will be moments when fear tries to resurface, but each time you choose to reaffirm your power and trust, you grow stronger. The cumulative effect of these choices rewires your subconscious, creating a new default setting of peace and fearlessness. Over time, fear loses its foothold because it is no longer supported by your thoughts and words. In this way, you become a master of your own mind, the creator of your own reality. The daily practice of affirmation, gratitude, and refusal of negativity is the foundation upon which you build a fearless life. It is a commitment to yourself and your highest good, a sacred act of self-love and spiritual growth. Through this consistent conscious effort, you free yourself from the chains of fear, opening the door to a life filled with courage, joy, and unshakable peace. Fear no longer controls you because you have taken control of your thoughts and your words. This is the path to lasting freedom, and it is yours to walk every day.